And those are just the common areas. Like I still have my kitchen, my bathroom, my closets. Houseway. How? Um, I was trying not to hire movers because I just want people to come and pick these things up. My daughter's like, just throw it away. Throw it away. What? No. No, like even my motorized desk and my HD screen back here curved, I'm not going to throw those things away. So now the task becomes, where do I put these things? Because I'm not going to be paying for storage. All the people that normally come and just pick up stuff because they know when I'm moving, like I just start giving away stuff. Where my sisters always help me. My daughter normally finds a way to at least send someone or be available. Everybody's got something going on. Everybody's busy. Everybody is tied up and incapacitated. They can't get here. And we've been at this since September. And I am literally like at the brink of needing to already have this cleared out so I can start my cleaning and all the things. But I'm literally going to end up moving these things because I don't want to pay $300 to $500 for movers and take that out of my budget. If you haven't figured it out yet, I am moving so that I can leave the country. And I'm refusing to keep all of these old things. They've been moving from place to place to place, from Texas to California to New Jersey, back to Texas, Dallas, Arlington, Irving, Mesquite, Grand Prairie. Like, enough is enough. Like, I don't need to take these things anywhere else. I literally just want to keep my hats and maybe some photos. That's it. But the money that I know that I've spent and the things that are still very much in great shape and usable is becoming, I didn't know I was going to go through this type of emotion and trauma trying to literally get rid of this stuff, because I'm like, if the right person was here, what a blessing this would be just to come and pick this up. And I've done flyers, I've done offer up, I've done Facebook Marketplace, I've texted flyers to people and told them to pass it on to other people since, I believe it might have been July when I first started trying to get rid of this table and this bedroom set. But certainly since September, I've been making a concerted effort to rally in the troops. And as I'm standing here, having worked for the last 2 weeks on getting everything pulled out, getting things shredded, getting things thrown away, unpacking old storage bins, that has been the majority of my time. I should have taken a picture, a stack of business cards in a huge bag, and a lot of old IDs, old social security cards, old driver's license, old. And I was like, I can't just throw this stuff away because it's got my personal details on it. So then I had to go through individually and pick things out and shred them and take my name and address and governments off of everything. And I've thrown away a gang of stuff, y'all, about 4 times over the last month. Like, just massive amount of stuff I'm throwing away. Why are there so many things? Why are there so many things? And I'm probably using maybe 30% of the things in here. God. We were in a conference and the lady was talking about minimalism and how we're kind of trapped by consumerism and buying the things, and you try to get rid of them, you realize nobody wants your stuff. Nobody wants your things. And the right people, you're trying to get to the right people that would possibly want your things. But you would think that 3 months' time would have been plenty of time to like onesie twos to get rid of stuff. No, they came in and they bought the couch. They came in and they bought my velvet fringe storage bin that goes at the end of the bed. They were asking about the hanging shelves and things like that and a couple of my tables. But beyond that, the garage sale of old, when people would just drive by your house and just want to shop and pick up things for $1 or two, 50 cents. In fact, my mom sold my Michael Jackson doll for 10 cents and sold his clothes for 10 cents. Talking about a little bit. Ooh, okay. Sold my Michael Jackson doll, y'all. 10 cents. He was in the toy bin, and all I had left, I saw his little red military jacket leaving in some lady's hand. I was like, no, that's mine. And honey, give her 10 cents back. I know. So all I had for like 3 years until I could release it were his little shoes, his little red military jacket, his little shiny pants with the little gold braided cord down the side. That's all I had left because they had taken the naked doll, bought it for 10 cents, child. Is that a part? Listen, all kind of stuff is coming up. Is that a part of the trauma? Because I have walked this neighborhood. I have put up signs in coffee shops. I have gone into banks. I have giving out flyers and texting and making flyers and loading all of the images online and descriptions and putting pricing for me to sell 2 things. And literally, I said to myself, if anybody shows up, they can have whatever they want. Hand me $1, you can take the whole thing. I just did not want to throw things away and having done all that work, do it for free, knowing all the money I spent in the first place to get the items. Like, is that too much to ask to get $1 or $2? I didn't have anything in here priced over $2, with the exception of the TV and the TV stand and my metal ottoman and the bedroom set. But literally, if they had given me $25, they could have this TV and the stand. If they had given me $50, they could have had this headboard and the dresser and the 2 mirrored nightstands. Like, honestly, what is happening? That people, and God, I hadn't even gone to my closet with all of my formal after 5 elegant gowns and ball wear. Because if they're not, listen, let me show you. Look, what? You don't want to spend, and maybe they were thinking, maybe I should have put prices on the flyer because it's nice stuff. So they're probably thinking, okay, I don't have money to buy that. No, I promise you, if you're working in this bank and if you're at this coffee shop spending this $10 on a high behind coffee, you could have bought whatever you wanted in here. But look, I want to show y'all something. This is a picture that I got from Hotel Zaza when I was doing a contract there. They were like, here, take this, we're revamping the rooms. They gave me like several things. But look at this nice silver punch bowl. And I mean, it's huge. My cutting board that I like to use, like, and they did not show up. I'm befuddled. Am I going to end up having to throw these pieces away when I know that people were complimenting them? Oh, I love that. And when I was using them, I'm like, yeah, I only buy stuff that I like. And apparently other people like it too. But where are these people? Like my old clients, old friends, old neighbors, like family members. Like, I got a whole, listen, these are patterns. I got a little sewing machine right here, right? Never opened it, never used it. Had all these pipe dreams about how I was going to sew and do pillows and all kind of stuff. And maybe I'll have time. But I got so many patterns, like kids' clothes and stuff like that, I was going to make for the G babies. But there is a whole suitcase of Nigerian wax fabrics that were imported from Nigeria. Like literally, they picked out had a lady pick out all the fabrics, and then she mailed them to me via FedEx. Had to pay a grip to get them. So there's like, I don't know, 40 pieces of authentic Niger fabric in here. Hundreds of dollars worth of fabric. Hundreds of dollars worth of patterns that I've invested in. Brand new sewing machine. Brand new deluxe handheld garment steamer. Right here. Used it twice. And here it sits. Y'all, if this ain't the biggest slap to help you understand how not to buy stuff, talk about frugal. It's about to be a whole new day. Because I already, like, I know how to travel on a dime, honestly. But after seeing that these thousands of dollars could have gone to something else, or it's going to require me to do a whole lot of extra work to either move these items back and forth into the truck myself and make this into a whole day's project of driving all the way down an hour away and then unload them again. It's a bunch of work. Or to pay somebody the $400 to $500 to come do it for me, but then that's $400 to $500 out of my budget. You see the conundrum that I'm in? Y'all see this? What to do? What to do? I'm not spending the money, and I'm not getting a storage. So my options are to do the work over the next 48 hours of driving this stuff back and forth, or going to get a U-Haul and spending that money and then just make it all one big trip. It's probably the smartest way to do it. But again, I'm spending $100 plus, $150 to do all this work myself. And the point was not for me to be spending money to give it away. The point was for me to make money and you come get this. Yahoo. That was the deal. That was the intent. That was the goal. That was the vision. That's how that was supposed to go. Not me spend money and do extra work and do all the work of moving the stuff. No. 5 separate people coming to get 4 or 5 things makes a whole lot more sense to me. Instead of one me doing all 8,000 things. Y'all, this is... Listen, if this sideburn is any indication of how my computer is... This is supposed to be done by the end of November, latest mid-December. It is December 22nd. Where did this year even go? Like, December 22nd today. Sunday. Eight days before this year is over with. Nine days. We got 31 days this month. 9 days before this month is over with, which means this is the week. Like, it's do or die. And there's so many things I got to do. I still got to go pick up documents. I got to go pick up IDs. I got to go pick up cards and things like that. I've revamped it all. I got to get to my suite and clear those things out. I got a whole suite with all of my equipment and stuff. I'm not so stressed about that part because I feel like I've got such a good rapport with them after being there for 8.5 years at this point that I can really coast if I tell them, okay, I just needed to be here for another couple of months. This therapist that I hired screwed me royally on the what word am I looking for? Reputation, because I recommended and slid a therapist in that spot. Was like, okay, good. This will be a good blessing for somebody. You don't have to pay for any rent. You just have to show up, and you only have to show up once a week for 3 or 4 hours. That's it. Make your money. You don't have to do all the extra. Like it's already literally. I'm literally handing you a platter. Hasn't shown up in almost 2 months and hadn't said a word. When I go up there, they're like, "Oh, well, the lady that you recommended." Oh yeah, hmm. The lady that you recommended hasn't shown up. We haven't seen her. She ain't been here. She came a couple of times, and so I don't know how well that's gonna wear. The fact that what I thought was gonna help me extend some time has now become, oh, we don't have the service at all. And I'm hoping that doesn't turn into, well, we've considered another company and we need to move your things out, because that's a whole second move to move one, two, three rooms worth of equipment, inventory, supplies. Y'all, y'all. Ooh, Holy Spirit. I know you got this one. I ain't got it yet. I know you got this one. You certain no, you got it. Well, I feel like Kevin Hart. Wait. Yeah, you got this one because I'm gonna do the parts that I can do. Pack the stuff up in the truck, um, and make my rounds. Literally, that's an hour drive each way. Mm. The amount of massages that I need right now. I feel my back. I feel my shoulders. I feel my lumbar. I feel it all. I'm just like, don't overthink it, but I just have to understand this timeline, and it's either spend the time in the sweat equity or it's spend the money, and I'm not spending money for stuff that I'm getting rid of. I'm not going to pay you to take it. So, and I kind of am. I'm paying with sweat equity. I'm paying with my body and my time and my headspace. I'm paying. I'm paying. Um, and I could do the same sweat equity and toss it in the garbage. And I know, listen, there was a Yahoo standing in the trash can, not even just 3 days ago. I know they'd be in there dumpster diving, grabbing the stuff. But these larger pieces, this bedroom set and those things, I don't know unless I am able to find at least two, maybe I can find some teenagers that I'm going to end up having to pay them to take the stuff down to the garbage or to load it into a truck. I can't ask them to move all of this heavy stuff and not compensate them some way. Like either way, it's gonna, unless I find somebody that is willing to help, And again, normally that's my sisters, and one of my sisters has an amazing amount of help around her, like friends and whatnot, neighborhood, old classmates and what have you. I'd be off to myself, as y'all can see. I'd be off to myself. And working for myself for 8 years kind of transitioned me that way. I don't have coworkers, as it were, because I'm always working directly with my clients, and so I don't like the going out thing and all of that. I think I maybe had like two friends left by the time because I didn't have time to be hanging out, because I was always working and trying to run this business, or running the business, not trying, successfully running the business. But since going to this new gig, again, still working by myself because all of my coworkers were all independent. We're all doing doing our assigned dockets. We're doing our deployments individually. We don't go out as a group. We go out individually, and I've got my list of people that I need to see for the day, and start it over again the next day. Like there's no group of people that I'm always around. It's just family at this point that I talk to, a couple times a week, if that. So this is a problem because I've never not had people to reach out to help me. Like I still have friends in New York, New Jersey, California, all over the place. But they're not here. And the Texas people, when you just try and have a regular conversation, regular friendship with them and check in on them and, show up and bring them a plate or whatever it is, whatever friendship things you want to do, it always turns into, so you ain't got no man, you single? I'm I'm not I don't have that type of time. I don't have that type of time because of the business that I run, the work that I do, 12 to 16 hours, and it always seems to come with something. Like it's not a simple friendship. It's always some type of something that comes down the pike that's like, what did you just say? Can you do what to me, sir? If it come with that, then no, I'll run these stairs. Listen, I'm getting motivated right now. So I don't want to deal with the dumbness. Motivated just that quick. Because I don't want to deal with that. I don't. As soon as a little small, you get a little small inkling of kindness and smile, then it's, ooh, she must want me. And now you're out on the trail blowing my phone up, texting and calling me at 4:18 a.m. Why are you disturbing my sleep? To check on me? What? 4:18 a.m.? Sir, if you don't get all the way off my phone, okay? Please take several seats. That's not what we're doing. So as a result, now, because I know if I call any one of the three or four, it's going to be, they're going to have to know, well, why are you getting rid of all your stuff? And where are you going? Well, you want to go out before you leave? And you ain't got no man yet? And it's going to be all of that. And I don't even have the energy to entertain or to look at you with a straight face when you ask me that. So I don't know that I need to ask anybody. Because I already know what my face is going to look like. And I don't want to be rude, but bro, this is not what we're doing. I don't want to be bothered with that. I don't. That whole texting situation. I don't. Now, if it's calls and you're genuine and you chilling and not doing all the extras, then yeah, let it grow into that. Let it be, organic and authentic. But like I said, I can't stand that scouting process that these new types are doing. I absolutely cannot endure it. So yeah, looks like that's the answer. That I'm going to end up having to run up and down. I may reach out to my daughter again and see if because they're both working crazy hours and overnight and working. He's got 2 or 3 things going on, and she's got that and the G babies after her assignment, so they're not necessarily available. But I'm wondering if he's got some. I know he's got a gang of friends, but are they available and will they help is the question. So yeah, that might be part of the answer, is to see if my, yep, I think that's better. That way I don't have to deal with the, oh, you call me back. Oh, I sent you, I've been texting you for the last 18 years. I've been sending you a WID every morning and good morning, beautiful every morning for the last 6 months. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You never pushed the thing forward. You didn't call, you didn't, and I kept saying, I'm not a texter. I don't really do the texting thing. So if you want to talk to me, call. And then maybe we can make some plans. You just content to be sitting in my inbox, doing nothing, wasting my time. And oh God, the way that gets underneath the depths of the earth for me, I can't even tell you. I loathe the texting thing. If it's a snack, an appetizer in between, great. But you're gonna text me to damn death. Every single day, you're texting me paragraphs, 5, 6 times a day. And then when you do decide to call, which has been the case, now you're trying to call me at midnight. Now you're trying to call me at 4 something in the morning. Do you need to do any of that? You don't need to do any of that. I don't know if that's a check-in or if you got some scars and trauma from people, playing with you. I don't know. Where you feel like, oh, let me just try to catch her at some ungodly hour and see what she got going on. I am sleep, Yahoo. Do you see all this work I gotta do? No, I'm over here trying to find solutions. And that's the issue. If you're still here and you're a man, please take this. Take this. Don't come in disturbing. Come in with the intention of, yes, I want to get to know you. No, I'm not trying to take anything from you. And then how can we work together on something? Are we on the same page? If you see she got a lot going on, it would just be great. Okay, I know you got a lot going on. I've made plans for Friday. Are you available? Because I want to just sit down and let's go get a pedicure together. Or I made this amazing dinner. I just want to bring you lunch because I know you haven't stopped to eat. Or any of those things. Because that's the kind of stuff that I do when I have friends that I see going through stuff. Why is that not? I don't know why that's difficult and why that's not being reciprocated. I don't care if your love language is texting. Move on to the next one. I don't care if you're that uninvested and your efforts are that lackluster. Why I don't accept. Why are you here? Move on, please. Move on quickly. So yeah, you start talking like that, they don't really like to hear the truth that way. They want to see the smile all the time, and they want to do the least amount. And oh, you did so great because you picked up your shoestrings. Oh, wonderful. It's so lovely. No, you've done. What did you do? No. You give respect and courtesy and accolades and kudos when something is being done. I love to acknowledge sweet acts. I love to acknowledge when, you're being thoughtful. Make a phone call to say, hey, I was just checking on you to see what you were doing at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't even look like a person that you can call it. I don't know why this person tried it. This is the first my first run in. I think sometimes they just check to see what they can get away with, which is a problem for me because you should know better. You should know not to do that. I don't have anybody calling my house after 10 p.m. out of courtesy. I don't know what it is about me that you saw that you thought that was okay. Immediately you're blocked. Henceforth, not to return, because that's disrespectful. There's nothing I can do for you at 4 in the morning. No emergency, no conversation, no that I could do for you at 4 in the morning when my eyes are closed and I'm asleep and you're in a whole nother state. Why? Mm-mm. No. And none of these things are difficult to do. It's not even a huge ask. I'm just putting it out there on the table to let you know why uh, I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining any of that. Um, Not to say that there aren't wonderful people out here. I'm just in a season where I can't see you right now because I've got all this stuff going on. I got a bunch on my plate like you would not believe. So to sit here and entertain you and boost you and pat you on the back for, oh, you made a phone call. Oh, that's so good. No, you're not even close to touching the bar, much less meeting the bar or raising the bar. Like, I don't know why these little small gestures, you want us to translate those as effort. Nah, yeah. So yeah, let me call my son-in-law. And then once I get into a place where I don't have all of this going on, then maybe when I look at you, I don't feel disdain for how you operate and how you're not helpful and how you're in the way. Maybe. Um, and I know not every man is like that, but these last two have tried it. The last two have tried it. Not here for it. Not the one. Nothing about me says come over here and play. Now we happy. We like to have fun and all that good stuff. So now that I've gone off on a tangent because I've identified why I don't have anybody to call, and that's okay because it's not like it can't be done. It just would be easier for that to be done. But I know that that's going to come at a price, and that's unfortunately the plight of women. We know that if we accept the help, it's like this Yahoo, this crazy postman that I got, wanted to help me carry that same velvet storage that I was just talking about that got sold about a month ago. When I first bought that thing and brought it here, oh, let me help you. He dropped his bag and little young fella from Louisiana grabbed the storage. I could take it upstairs, and I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for being a gentleman. Thank you. I appreciate it. So you ain't got no man to help you up the stairs? What does that have to do, sir? Do the kind deed and move on. Like, I'm immediately irritated. You ain't got no man. Well, who said that? Well, because you carrying this by yourself, sir. Thank you for your help. Why for the last, I don't know, when did I get that bench? Was it June or July? Because I didn't keep it long. June and July. Why for, I don't know, maybe it was three or 4 months straight. He would come and stand in front of my security camera and just stand here like, I know you see me. And then when I wouldn't acknowledge him on the camera, he'd toss my stuff in front of the door, or he'd find some kind of way to kind of leave my stuff around. And now I'm not going to blame it on this man, but my card has been stolen. They've been swiping a card. I asked the company not to send my stuff here because I already know this neighborhood, downtown Dallas, is not nice in some ways. That's one of the ways, because they break into this mailbox literally every 24 to 48 hours. It's popped open. But the way that he was demanding and requiring that I acknowledge him while he's supposed to be on his paper run, like I would go out and I would do my walk, he would just drive his van next to me and just be watching. And then he would find some kind of way to like stand in my way to where I couldn't get around him if I was trying to come into a building or across the street. Like, I've had several run-ins with this Yahoo because he helped me with a storage bench one day. And then when he finally decided, okay, let me stop being weird and treating her like this and messing up her mail and throwing her packages, let me just say something. So he knocked on my door to deliver a package one day. And I was like, you just drop it like everybody. Amazon drops, FedEx drop. Why you U.S. Post? Why you need to, you need a visual acknowledgement to drop the thing off. Like you're just being insistent. So knocks on the door and I'm like, yes. UV, right? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So how you been? I've been fine, sir. Yeah, I see you walking all the time. And yeah, I saw you the other day. You didn't see me. And I'm thinking to myself, I passed right by you. Of course I did, but I was on the cell phone. And a head nod is sufficient. I don't need to stop and have and engage in a full conversation when I'm already on the phone. Yeah, I saw you and I see you walking all the time, this and this and that. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you should give me your number. And I'm not knocking people that shoot their shot and they want to try. But literally I've told you no 3 times. And literally I'm not trying to play hard to get for you to chase me more. I really do want you to leave me alone. I want you to forget that you saw me, that you know my name, that you know where I stay, or that you helped me carry that very light storage bench that I really could have carried on my own. And was about to carry it on my own, but he was insisting. I'm like, well, I can appreciate a gentleman. I'm not here to, seem like I'm ungrateful for the help, but I just want y'all to see the aftermath. Us ladies, when a lot of times when we don't want to have to do these things ourselves, and we don't want to have to be this strong, or we don't want to have to put up a certain shield to not interact with some of these fellas. But y'all need to get y'all's homeboys together. Honestly, y'all need to get y'all's boys together. Because if they do one thing for you, some of these yahoos, not all, but these young ones, and certainly some of the older ones that are very entitled and feel like, oh, I'm a man, so I just automatically should get certain things. I should have immediate access, and I'm entitled to your body, and I'm entitled to all this extra respect, and all I do is go to work and come home and put my feet up. But I'm expecting you to cook, clean, do my drawers, sex me down, take care of all my doctor's appointment. You got all that stuff going on, and she's also working. So when she gets to put her feet up, when she gets to not do laundry, when she gets to not clean, not everybody. I'm talking to a certain demographic of you who are doing the wildest, unnecessary things. You're being unnecessary. Yeah. So y'all need to get y'all's boys together. It's good. And it's not even like I don't understand it. Like I didn't get to show you guys. It's still in my camera roll because I didn't want to record myself helping somebody. I think that's so weird. That's weird to do that. Put the camera in somebody's face because you're helping. But literally a guy was on the roof and I saw him a block away trying to get his ladder situated, and it was looking dismal. Honestly, it was looking dismal. The thing was teeter-tottering and going back and forth like this, and then he got back off of it. It was stuck on the gutter and he couldn't get it unhinged so he could set it right and get it flushed into the foundation so he could dismount off the ladder. He's stuck on the roof. So I saw him and I had bags of groceries now. I was coming back with my little fruits and stuff from La Cucamonga down the street. And so I was like, hey, you need some help? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, if you could just come. And I was like, yeah. So I trot over there with my bags, set my bags down, and reposition, because I have to work with a ladder too. Listen, y'all don't know I'm about that life. If you've not seen my prior videos, this is my life, okay? You see that heavy duty, the little giant? It's serious. I climb roofs for a living now, apparently, or did, am. So yeah, I ran over and helped this man reset his ladder, took it down because the rungs kept collapsing. He couldn't get it to catch so that the extension didn't fall down as soon as he got on it. Like, that's a very dangerous thing. Thing was faulty. And so helped him, like, reconnect it, brigged it up, and then stood there and held it as a base for him so that he could get down at least past the extension part to make sure that didn't come collapsing down, and make sure that the rungs didn't come sliding over my fingers either, because I'm like, that's not going to be good. If he come down with this ladder and my hand is here, honey. So it was a whole workup, in other words. And he was like, thank you so much. I've been up here for, poor man had been up there for like half an hour. He was like, yeah, it failed the first time, and the customer, the homeowner, came out and helped me reset it. But now this, the extender keeps collapsing and I can't get down. I said, yeah, you might want to go and get you another ladder. Like, that's not even cool to be stuck up there, or to have to deal with that safety issue. That, like, that's a OSHA violation. You cannot be up there with this ladder. So anyway, long story long, helped the man attractive man, older man, not necessarily my culture man. Help the man, grab my bags, have a good day, sir. Went on about my business. It can be done. You don't have to collect a number every time. You don't have to show the world how helpful and how loving and sweet and amazing you are. You can be helpful and then have the intrinsic value of saying, "Oh, I helped someone." And then move on about your life. And let the powers that be give you your reward. Let your heart be filled with the fact that you did something great. But all of this, oh, you owe me something because I took your bench. This is the energy I'm getting. I took your bench 5 steps up. And so now you must acknowledge me. You must talk to me. And I'm going to make sure that you see that I mean, the way he was playing in front of my security camera, I should have saved the recording because y'all think I'm playing. More than 3 times. Just kept 3 separate occasions, not 3 days in a row, not 3 times in the same day, not 3 days in a row. No. Came one week, did it. A couple of days later, did it again. Waited till the next week, did it again. Just standing in front, shifting his weight, hand on his shoulder. And I'm like, you don't even have nothing in your hand. Why are you playing in front of my camera? Are you trying to make me say, "Hi, can I help you?" so you can start talking? Like, what's the end game? What you doing? Why are you here? So I'm like, honey, stay locked and loaded. Just keep the hardware on me. Because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. So for all of those reasons, I'm ready to get up out of Dodge because these little pop-ups and I can't walk in peace. And now my mail has gone missing and now money's missing and on and on and on. Like, feel like Color Purple Child. Woman ain't safe in the family man's. Do too much. And I'm like, I know that this ain't a majority of the guys, is it? Because I remember, I feel like my uncles and my brothers and my cousins, to some degree, were such gentlemen. You know, so to get out here and be dating and to have met some wonderful people, and then to take a break from dating and then see all of this going around, it's like, please knock it off. You're not entitled to a woman's body. You're not entitled to her attention. And you're not entitled to his body or his attention either, ladies. We know that. We get it. I know y'all, oh, we need it. Okay. But what have you even done to set up? I feel like something shifted. What was it? I heard it, but I don't know what it was. What have you done to establish your heart towards her? What have you done to ensure that she feels safe and secure and to feel like you actually are there for her, building for a purpose, not just, oh, I'm a part of your recreational activity that you need for the day, and then you're going to do a dumpster dump and be on your way. Because we all know most of these women aren't having orgasms, fellas. And y'all are kind of just out here rudely dispensing nonsense. And it's like, well, as long as I got mine, how selfish. You want somebody to sign up for that? A gross misuse of time. That is such a waste of time. I'm going to sit here and let you irritate me for 5 to 10 minutes and got nothing out of it. And don't come with the, oh, I've spent money. I spent all this money. I saw this. It's crazy. I'm like, you're old enough. You should know better. You sound real crazy. He's talking, oh, I had to pay this much on her hair and pay this much on her nails and pay this much on her this XYZ. And all she had to do was give me love making, give me not the feet, but the upper part, give me crown. And then I forgot what the third was. And she can't even do that. Oh, accept accountability. And I thought to myself, this is what we're dealing with, that the men feel like you're supposed to give it to them, and they've not done any work, they've not even invested. Like, you think that $2,000 that you spent over the last 3 months for dinners and hair and nails should give you free passage into someone's spirit, their soul, their emotions, to come in and wreck, and you know this is just a stop by anyway. You come in and wreck things, and then you on to the next thing, and you can make more money, dummy. We cannot get a new body. We have one heart. Is that lost on society? Is that lost on men? I feel like y'all know that, but y'all play dumb. Y'all play the fool. As if you don't know that flesh is not replaceable. You don't know that person just has one heart. You don't know that women are all about heart. Most of the time, if you're dating a woman, it's because you've said something that made her go, okay, well, I'm listening. You may have something to say. You may have some insights. You may be able to lead, and you look consistent and you look loyal. But to come in, it's like me coming to your house and saying, okay, I'm going to take these car keys because, we're dating. So, yeah, of course, I should have access to your 57 Porsche. Why would I not? I'm dating you. Yeah, I should have access to not only your bank account, but your Porsche. And I should also have access to look all the way through your cell phone because we're together. I need it. I need the assurance. I need it. I can't live without it. And I don't want you to make me feel guilty for needing your cell phone details and your credit card and your Porsche. See how ridiculous that sounds? Because you can replace everything that I just named. The Porsche, the money, the bank card, the cell phone. You can replace, those are things. Are we not getting that? Like, these are inanimate objects. These are material things that you can absolutely go buy another of. Where are they buying new hearts? Where are we buying? Now, I might be speaking out of turn because now we got a whole nother demographic where they're actually out here buying new female parts. So I can't even unequivocally ask that question. Because that's the kind of madness that we're in right now, that people can go buy a body part and put it on and call it something. But the entitlement that you gentlemen have is astounding. The entitlement of just believing, now I should just get it because I want it. Well, I'm a man and that's what I need. So if everybody has that same mentality, and the woman is, which we know are obliging, our nature is to oblige and to make people happy and to acquiesce and to give in to certain things. If everyone that's requesting that gets it because the first 10 didn't stick around, and now that you done ran through everybody, hundreds of women, you and your homeboys, your fathers, your uncles, your brothers, now all 12 of y'all are looking for a virgin. But all 12 of y'all have been out here doing damage and wrecking lives. I wish there were a minimum. I wish that there were a minimum requirement for women. They tried to put it out there, the 90-day rule. They tried it. But y'all had such an aversion. Oh, we don't want to work. We don't want to have to put in time and deserve what we get. We just want it. Idiot. You just want it. Okay. All right. So for us, I wish that there was a minimum, like back in the days of old, where the men had to present, like she had a diary. dowry, where you had to come with certain things. What are you giving me for my daughter? The man would ask, because I've invested and I've raised her and I fed her all these years and I've done all these things to make sure that she's presentable. So what are you giving me? You have to have some type of business, some type of investments. And if you don't have it, your family got to have it. Okay. Well, I'm going to need, run me 15 of them cows and make sure you have a house built for her. These yahoos, we're not even asking for 15 cows and a farm. We said dinner, a phone call, and a ring, and then we could start building the house together, or come with a house to put me in. Oh God, no, that's too much. I just want to come in, I want to do my grind, and then move on to grind B, grind C, grind 4, 5, and 6. And they expect. Are you out of your mind? Of course you are. I don't have to ask the question. I don't have to ask that question. You are out of your mind. To think somebody owe you their body because you spent 20 bucks. Because you spent $2,000. Can $2,000 purchase over 3 months a new body part for her and reconstruct her heart that's attached here with that ever-running tape of all the crazy foolishness that you've done? You know how long it takes to purge that junk out? You've had to deal with these yahoos who have sold you a dream, and here you are investing your body, your life, your time into somebody who's like, well, I changed my mind. I decided. Tanisha held you down, but now you want Lucy. That lyric is running in my head right now. Tanisha held you down, and now you want Lucy. Because, ooh, I just got to have it all. Ooh, I see that. I like it. I want that. Just undisciplined squirrel. Just everywhere. Just, ooh, ooh. Irritates me. Unattractive. Ew. I can't stand it. I'd rather not. So until my champion emerges, and they have, and they'll continue to. But I like talking about you yahoos that don't get it and think that y'all are doing something. Because even when y'all do make it past the preliminary and get a few points on your scoreboard, y'all screw up. You screw up because now you start expecting, well, you didn't do this for me. You didn't do that for me. Who does that? What kind of world are you living in that you feel like somebody owes you that? No. And I'm not afraid of men. I'm not afraid of relationships. I just know how to recognize the good ones. But the gag is, ain't too many great ones. Ain't too many great ones. Not in this cesspool that we call America. Ain't too many great ones. Because they've all been listening to this rhetoric online about what women should be doing and how you shouldn't let a woman in and how they're not giving a woman this and how they refuse to do anything for a woman and she should just give him whatever he wants, whenever he wants it, how he wants it, with however many he wants to. Don't that sound like disease to you? Don't that sound like insanity? Don't that sound like STD? Don't that sound like spoiled brat who's not had to grow up and you're not quite a mature adult? You're not a man yet. But you want to do man things. You want to do man things, but clearly you've not developed your medulla oblongata. Idiot. I say again. Why? Why is your brain this way? Why do you think that's okay? Is it because you're getting away with it? Because you're going for the younger chicks? Or you're so used to manipulating the older chicks that you just been getting away with it, but you're conscious? Your heart, your soul, your spirit ain't talked to you yet? Do you not know the creator? You're going to pay. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. And we've all had to, regarding various things in different seasons. We've all had to. You're going to pay for all this running through that you're doing and the heartache that you're causing and the ways that you lie to get what you want and manipulate. You're acting like your father. You're acting like your father. So maybe turn that around and do things differently. Treat people with dignity and grace. Stop being so entitled and so young in the head and so childish and immature. Make phone calls, make plans, be a stable individual. Don't be afraid to work and put in time. Don't be afraid to open up and let someone get to know you so that she can make the decision. And the unfortunate thing is for women, if you're doing the right things and if you're being respectful and you're someone that she can look up to, it don't take long. It don't take long. It don't take a whole 6 months to a year. But some of y'all are so unfocused, y'all are not even looking to be with somebody for 6 months to a year. You're just trying to get in and get out and get what you want. You want to use the goods for what they are. And then when you finally figure out, oh, that was a great person. She was lovely. I love her. She already gone and on to the next thing because you done cracked and broken hearts and disappointed and wasted time and delayed and now she's over here rebuilding. A lot of times with the next person who's doing a much better job. It's so unnecessary. Y'all think y'all's money and y'all's phallus is the only thing that y'all have to offer, which is really sad. Which lets me further know either you didn't have a father, or your father was jacked up, or you don't have any semblance of Holy Spirit in you. You don't know God. Because how not to say that I know all. But we've all are in a season. None of us really know God 100%. He's revealing himself all the time. But do you even care to acknowledge him or what he would have you to be doing concerning his daughters? Do you even consult him on, okay, how do I need to do this? How do I help heal her heart? How do I show up and be there for her without selfishly thinking that I'm being owed something, or that if I do this, she better be giving me. You come in that way, you'll never get it. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. Because the thing is, if you give a woman something and you're consistent and she can see you doing that thing, it doesn't take us long. Our heart will go, okay, this is kindness. This is love. This is appreciation. This is respect. This is a person that I can respect. Respect is earned 100%. So if you're showing up and you're consistent and you're diligent, then yeah, all the things that you're pouring into her, we multiply. Have you not understood that? Give us a check. We put groceries in the house, decorate it. Give us a house. In the first place, we make it a home. Give us a seed. We create whole human beings out of our body and nurture and love them and teach them respect and discipline and how to be a part of this society. Are you not paying attention to the patterns? What's the problem? What's the problem? And the unfortunate thing is, because I've gone on so long, I don't even know that the men are even still listening. But women, you get it. And the men that are still listening, I hope that you take some of this with you. But most of the time they've checked out. When you start talking about, oh, this needs to change, this needs to grow, this is not acceptable. Ew, look at what you're doing. If you start doing any of that, they check out. They ready. Oh, now I want to go watch somebody punch something. Or get my remote control and do something with my car or my video game. I don't know. Child. The land to do too much and not enough and nothing at all at the same time. You're doing all three at the same time. So, oh, boy, relationships, right? Relationships. Coming from a place of having poured so much into people to where the cup is empty. Like the cup running over, that was me for so many years. And giving people the opportunity to show you who they are has really been eye-opening. And I think the closer I get to being a ripe, good age, I'm just like, oh, y'all just operate like this. This is dumb. This is just the way y'all do things. The demographic that I'm talking about, not all inclusive, because I'm aware. I'm not saying all men. I'm not saying all women. I'm saying The observations that I'm making for this new breed that has come through is very disgusting. And I wish you guys would get your brothers together that are operating this way. Let them know it's not cool. We're not fixing to support it. We ain't with it. Fix that up, or we can't like celebrate the fact that you got children, celebrate the fact you got a good woman on your side, that you're married. We're not going to sit here and cover up for you as you go out here and do craziness behind her back, making her look stupid in the streets. Like, y'all need to step up and start talking like we're talking to our girls. Listen, you got a good man, and just because he's messing up for the 5th time this week, as long as he's not putting his hands on you or treating you bad or cheating on you, y'all need to sit down and work this out and talk together. Because for all intents and purposes, he's a great man. He's consistent. He's coming home. He's helping with the bills. He's helping with the children. He's trying to take you out on dates. And just because that little thing that's on your nerve is on your nerve doesn't mean, well, I'm just going to give him the silent treatment for 4 days. Good. He probably happy you're not talking no way. But now you want to stop making his meals? Now you don't want to have any intercourse? Really? That's what you're doing? You gonna punish yourself trying to punish him? Now, if it ain't good, I understand. Yeah, take your sabbatical, sis. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting here with the grind and unfulfilled, and you didn't sweat it all over me, and I didn't enjoy myself a bit. In fact, I didn't even get a release. I didn't get no pleasure out of it. Waste of time. If you got that going on, please go see a professional. Please get him some enhancements. Please get him some classes or a videotape. I don't know what to tell you. Who can endure that? So tired of terrible, terrible interaction. Waste of time. Okay? All right, I think I've said enough. Let me get back to, I forgot even where I was in this cleaning process, but yeah, I'm okay to stop here. Share this with your homeboys. Get them together, please. Get them together. Do not call at 12 and 4 o'clock in the morning and say, well, I called you. Don't be simple. Y'all know what to do. I have faith that you know what to do. I believe and trust in the maturity that is your manhood. And for all the other men that you've seen around you that have given you great examples, do better. So we can all get along, because we want to build, we want to do things, we want to connect and combine, we want to work together, we want to support, we want to pep you up and hip hip hooray. But we can't expend all of that on you if you ain't doing what you need to do. You've not earned it. You don't deserve it. Okay? You don't deserve it. You haven't earned it. Nobody respects you. You're looking crazy in the streets. Do what you need to do as a man to support your family, support your children, support your mom, support your wife, your girlfriend, and don't be all over the place undisciplined out here looking goofy. You're not impressing anybody. Even your homeboys you think that you're impressing, they're just talking behind your back. You look goofy. Find a woman and do the right thing. Be consistent, be loyal, be kind, be caring, be supportive. And a lot of times that just looks like, okay, I showed up and I'm paying attention. Oh, she's hungry. Oh, she needs help with the dishes. Oh, she said that she was in pain. Oh, she looks like she's had a bad day at work because the people have just really been berating her the whole day. And now she got to come home and serve me and serve my kids. And if her mind is always occupied and she's always working and cleaning up the house, how's she gonna be horny? And she's so busy being a slave. How? Like, common sense. Come on now. Common sense. Common sense. Do I have time to conjure up the energy for you? And have done nothing to help alleviate this stress so that my mind can be here, and my body will absolutely respond if my mind is there. But I'm so occupied because guess what? I'm taking care of everything, including you and your things, and possibly your children and your laundry and your dinner and your cleaning of the house after I also got off work, but you get to sit and chill. That is not real life. Knock it off. Stop it. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.